Hey Taurus, thanks for joining me here at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. I'm Lady J, and this is your May 2022 reading. I'm so happy to be reading here with you today, just cleansing your space. All right, shout out to all my subs. Whoop, whoop. Taurus, it is officially Taurus season. Happy birthday. Thank you everyone for your views and your beautiful energy. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising Venus placements. Watch those videos for a full view of what's going on with you at this time. And if you enjoy this content, please like and comment. It really helps our channel continue to grow and bring you this visceral content, and helps us reach other beautiful souls who could use some love, insight, and connection as well. I love it when you interact. It creates synergy, which is key in helping these readings geared toward you and your energies. Click the notification bell so you know when your next reading is uploaded. I love vibing with you, so let's vibe, baby. Pop on over to Instagram for fun inspired posts and videos. I leave little hidden gems, gold nuggets in there for you, along with YouTube reading announcements. And I pop in to do live free readings with you at intuitive_tarot_therapy. So come on by and join in on the fun, inspiration, and high vibes. Let's see what's in the cards for you today, Taurus. We have quiet. So Spirit is asking you to turn off the noise. Why? Because silence nourishes the body, mind, and spirit. I'm feeling like, Taurus, you may need to reconnect. I feel like you are not connecting, that you are like on autopilot right now. And so we got direction here, and you're asked to look for clues, because grace is going to lead you to the exact events and experiences we need at precisely the right time. And on top, we have anticipation. I'm going to take that listen card too. Anticipation. Expect the best. You know, continue to be positive and hopeful, because the universe is working in your favor. And then we have listen. Yes. Okay. So when we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self, because, you know, when you're manifesting your best life, ask, believe, receive. Once you've asked, just, you know, do the thing, be in focus of what you want to do, whatever it's a project, a job, if you want to move, if you know, want to do any self-improvement. So I would say that, just let it go. Don't keep sending the order back and switching it up, because it's just going to take longer to come back to you, okay? Right away, we have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. And so it looks like you are wanting a result that you're just not getting. And there needs to be some healing. And perhaps, you know, with this Eight of Cups, maybe you do need to get quiet, become introspective, and look how perhaps you can be different in your circumstances, because it all begins and ends and starts over with you, right? So let's see what we have energies here for the collective of Taurus. Thank you. And that Eight of Cups remains on the bottom, so that's letting me know that you either you are deciding to, or you're being urged to, or you need to take a walkabout, take some time alone, away from friends, away from distractions. Yeah, there's that 10. Oh, do we have two cards? Oh, we have two. Look at that. Look at that. So we have the Three of Swords pop out for you initially, okay? And then we have this 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Star card. Okay, so we have that Aquarius energy here. So this is there needs to be some healing. Your heart chakra is being opened. So that could look like gratitude. That could look like recovering from sadness. But I don't know if your family life is that happy right now. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. But let's focus on that star. Let's focus on optimism and health and healing and recovery and going easy on ourselves. You know, maybe a spa day, or create a spa-like environment, a Zen environment at home, and utilize that. Practice your breathing, your meditation, choosing who you want to be in the world, and really what you want your world to look like. I feel like it's a little bit all over the place or unmanaged. Again, I feel like perhaps there's a lot of escapism going on here. We have the Hermit and the Justice on the bottom here in your underlying messages. So yeah, you're needing to go inside, get some introspection, get some healing, and find some balance. We need to recreate some balance. Again, this Four of Wands wants to keep poking its head. So I feel like you are a naturally happy person. I feel like you are optimistic anyway, but I feel like maybe home life is a little topsy-turvy, like something's making you unhappy with that Three of Swords, right? All right, so we are going to read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Ancestors, Angel, Spirits, Guide. Lumber's on the other side. We got the Queen of Swords that popped out. Oh, we got the Magician. In reverse, we have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups again popping out. Yeah, if you're wondering why your manifestations are not really, if you're not seeing results of your wishes and prayers and hard work, it's about depth. It's about meaning. It's about authenticity. Okay. You are on the precipice of a breakthrough with this Ace of Swords. And this is your, the divine coming in to offer you some clarity and a new beginning. With this Queen of Swords, you have clarity. This is, she is clear-minded. This is Libran energy. Perhaps you have Libra in your chart or around you, influencing you. But this is, clarity of thought, discernment, knows who she is, imaginative, clear thinking, clear desires and focus. This Magician in reverse is Gemini energy. Gemini is the Magi. And in reverse, well, it could mean that there's some deception here. Not really being in the mood to play. But we are, looking at a new cycle. And I think it's there for you if you want it. I'm going to get in a little deeper because this is pretty deep. So then we have the Hermit, okay? So then the advice is walk away, get some clarity, and be enlightened by your own intuition, your own guiding light. Thank you. All right, let's get some clarity for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's a world again. Your underlying messages, okay? And then we have the sun. Here comes the sun. Leo energy. Yeah, the world is, so Gemini rules the world. So you may have air in your chart. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate that. There's the Fool, that Aquarius energy, and the King of Wands there, Aries, Sagittarius energy, my bad. The Tower, Aries energy. So you're not moving. Universe is going to move you. You have the Queen of Cups. Okay. There's a little lack in sincerity here. Not a lot of nurturing going on here. You have the Princess of Wands. So with that world and the Princess of Wands, you're being urged to go back to the drawing board and not reinvent the wheel, but learn how you can be different in the world. What really excites you? Explore other possibilities, of how you can experience life right now. Because whatever's going on, you're being alerted that this just isn't working. Is it you? Are you being authentic? Are you you feeling irritable? A little bit more emotional than usual? Thank you. Let's get clarity on this. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. And we have the Hierophant on the bottom. So, naturally, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. This is in reverse. So these are just messages in your underlying messages, things that perhaps you're not looking at, you refuse to look at, you are willingly just kind of like avoiding looking at that. Yeah, I like, you're just kind of, you're not practicing as you should. You're not connecting as you should. You are, maybe you've cut yourself off from your wise self. Okay. Yeah. You could be directly involved with an Aries, or you have that in your chart. But I feel like it's edgy energy. It's not on solid ground, whatever's going on at home. And Spirit wants to remind you of the element of innocence. Okay? Get excited. Pursue freedoms where you feel stuck in your life. Go inside with the Hermit. Use what you've learned from your introspection and your thoughtfulness, your meditation. Reevaluate with the Seven of Pentacles here. I'll show you what that looks like. Seven of Pentacles, you know, you kind of in your Zen garden, rolling around what's going on in your head and in your life. Okay? And that will lead you to a fulfilling life, health, wealth, and happiness. Okay? Stability. But so this is with the Devil, Capricorn energy, but it's being obscured by something that is toxic in your life. Okay? So you need to go away from that. Somebody's got to go. Let go of old resentments and old things that just are no longer serving you. And you beating a dead horse is not going to make it go away. That's not the action that you need to take in order to transform from this situation that you have going on here. Yeah, there's the Eight of Air. Okay. Some outdated beliefs about things. And there's that Ace of Earth. There's your Ace of Pentacles. There, here, in your underlying messages. So these are things that are going on in the background, unbeknownst to you, or perhaps just in your mulling around in your subconscious. Yeah. I think your usual way of dealing with these heavy situations, and I think you're in a situation that you have not been before. I think this is a new situation, but I think it is affecting you emotionally, and you tend to kind of run away from it, like you're not dealing with it. You're not addressing it. There's a Six of Air. So a lot of synchronization here, a lot of repeating cards here in your reading, Taurus. And this is your birthday. So be open to taking the responsibility of your life and why things are the way they are. Because everything going on in your outer life is already happening inside. If you have conflict in your outer life, you have inner conflict going on. If you have, you feel like people are attacking you, well, what are you attracting someone attacking you for? If you feel like someone is being unruly or unfair, how can you transform your behavior or whatever you do, or if you're staying there, or because we try to change other people to leave us feeling more comfortable. If you would just do that thing that would change you, that would make me more comfortable. And that isn't really fair, is it? So we have to look at ourselves, Taurus. Thank you. Oh my. Yeah. Eight of Wands. Okay. Well, things are there's momentum there. Things are happening pretty fast. Things are gathering. You have the King of Earth. Virgo energy. Same Virgo energy as that Hermit. You have the Star again, baby. Yeah. So there's a lot of healing to be done. You have the Page of Water. So be loving to yourself. Be loving to others. Get curious about life again and perhaps what you don't already know. And then you have the King of Fire, and that is Sagittarius energy. So you might be an entrepreneur, a working parent, inventive, and come up with great ideas. Yeah, you're not in the mood. With this Magician in the reverse and the Queen of Cups, your emotions are a little wacky and they need healing. And there's a new cycle coming in, new love possibly, new self-love, a new appreciation for self, and just being, excited to move on and focus on your new financial endeavors. In between worlds and soulmates. So yeah, Spirit really wants you to connect I don't think you've been connecting, Taurus. What you been doing, Taurus? And I know for some of you, it could be, you know, your birthdays are on the cusp. And so you have a lot of fire energy, Aries and Taurus. My mom was an Aries Taurus. And that was fun. You got Yang on the bottom. So you need to take charge somewhere in your life. You need to take responsibility and take charge in your life. You have Observer, Happy, Happy, and Flexible. Number 49, Observer. I'm going to read these for you. 49 is, well, 4 plus 9 is 13, which is 4. And 4 is all about patience and your goals, specific goals. Maybe create a vision board. Observer. Let us see. For Taurus, okay, so most people see the world through a personal lens, and they closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective. A lot of perspective getting here. And understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. So now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Yeah, here's this world, and then we have the Princess of Wands is also known as the Page of Wands. And then you have this Page of Water down here. Okay. So begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. Perhaps you need to be a little less self-absorbed and really get the vibe of your environment and people and culture. Not that being self-absorbed is bad. I think that's just something that can be out of balance pretty easily. You'll be so happy you did, though, Taurus. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Yeah, you have the illumination pop out when I was doing your meditation. In relationships, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. That's that 8 of Swords, the 8 of air. Feelings can get all jumbled up. And often you hear one thing when a person is saying another. It can be like an echo of unresolved past experiences dubbed over your conversation, like in your in your shade. Okay, you being shady. Take time. Take time out before you react. Take a minute. You can be sharp with your tongue, Taurus. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity. These pages are curious little guys, little beings, energies. And yeah, cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself. So that's that 8 of Cups and the Hermit energy. Well, and in others, and in the landscape of your situation. And you'll find things much improved sooner than you know. It is an advantageous time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to the outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. You know? When we feel overly attached to the outcome, it's simply an indication we need to reconnect to our higher self, to our wise self. You know what I'm saying? So trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. I'm not surprised that we have this curious and you, because there's a new cycle happening. And you know, I don't know if you're really participating because you're irritable and you're just like irritated by the way people are talking, just by people being in, you know, you might want to just check a bunch of things. Are you working out? You need some damn exercise probably. Listen, we've been cooped up in you know, the colder states here in America, and wherever you are in the world, you know, spring is sprung. Get out, get about, and you know, maybe you have an indoor pool you know you have access to. You can do some swimming if you know your environment is you know, undesirable, whatever. If you can't go take a walk or a run or whatever. But yeah, you might want to fit some fitness in there and watch your nutrition. Maybe cut out some starches or just some things that aren't really giving you brain power. You know, protein is brain power. So look into that. All right, now we're going to move on to happy 26. And that is the number 10. Like the Wheel of Fortune. You know, things are changing for you, but it's coinciding with this Ace of Discs, okay? And something you got to let go. It's time for you to let something go. Person, place, or thing. Before I read this happy card, I'm gonna get some clarity on this devil. Thank you. Whoa. What's happening? Yeah. You want the whole thing? Okay. And they're saying this is the breakthrough that you need. Because you're not really happy with what's in front of you, but you're only focusing like on one perspective. You're not looking elsewhere for inspiration. All right. Yeah. Well, you have the Five of Cups. So crying over spilt milk, but also you're crying over spilt milk or spilt wine or whatever because you're trying to hold on to something that's no longer serving you. And it's really it's not bringing you, you know, happiness anymore. And then we have the King of Cups here. There's that Seven of Pentacles. Again, the Seven of Coins here. The Three of Cups. Now, remember, this is clarifying the devil here. Okay? So, I feel like you're holding on to something that is no longer serving you, actually making you very sad. And you're being asked to be diplomatic. With this King of Cups here, ride the wave. You know, ride the wave. Whatever you got to do. Perhaps you're a lot of renewal going on here. So perhaps you're like trying to quit smoking or drinking or something. But be diplomatic as you do your inventory. Be reasonable and even-minded about, be clear about what you need to do. You're an adult and there's some things that you need to do or stop doing, okay? You have the Three of Cups here. So, looks like you have support. Maybe you're partying with friends. Maybe you are called to rely on your friends. This is celebration, though, you know. And then you have the Knight of Cups. And you got to do what's best for you. Could be some love coming in for you. But I really think this is about you because you have the Temperance card, okay? So again, there's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. I would not be surprised if some of you all had Sag in your chart or directly related to a Sag in your midst. So you're called. You're being called to look at, be real with yourself, and patience. Yeah, patience. Things are going to happen when they happen. The seeds take as long as they need to take to produce, you know, the desired bloom or sprout, seedling. Take care of yourself. Do what's best for you. Some clarity on this Three of Cups, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's that Hermit on the bottom there. And you have the Seven of Wands, the Fool. Be lighthearted and have fun. Don't worry about all the little details that are, you know, not really important. I think, again, you're paying attention to the wrong stuff. Did I say that to you earlier? Yeah. That's what I think. Paying attention to the wrong stuff, hooked on some stuff that's no longer serving. It doesn't even bring you joy anymore. I would just say, I would just be done with that. All right, let's move on to happy. Again, this is 26. It's 10. It's 1 and 0. It's the beginning. It's the end. The alpha, the omega. Whew. Oh, I guess I don't really know how to add. It's 8. 2 and 6 is 10. Maybe I saw 4. Oh, it was the 49. I'm tripping, y'all. Just pardon me. 8. Harmony, infinity. It's about balance. The unforeseen. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a download. Yeah, there's stuff that you aren't aware of that's going on that you don't necessarily need to know now, but that's the faith thing, but not blind faith in the sense that you're just, it'll just be what it is. It's more of like you have the opportunity, Taurus, to transform your situation. So your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment. Whatever is happening in the present moment, whatever's happening, and be satisfied with the things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation, freedom that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy. For the sake of feeling joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. So if you want to be happy, if you're not feeling so happy, this indication is showing that your emotions need healing. You are not happy. You are Krabby Patty. And you are just like BSing yourself on something. You won't move the needle. You're not quite ready yet. But all is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Let things ride. In relationships, there are moments in a relationship where you just feel good about whom you're with. And you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, to care for another. It's not necessarily romantic love, okay, guys? Without wanting anything in return. So this is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in this reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. So be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now, because happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. Now, in prosperity, there is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. And it's now. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world remains No, it doesn't say remain. It says rains. It's raining on you. Rain on me. It rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and your creativity monetarily. Yeah, so consider just how amazing it is what you've done. Remember your partnership with Spirit at this moment, too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. So, listen, Taurus, you're doing well financially, I think, for a lot of you. I think that it's allowing you a lot of freedom, but yet you still feel bound by something that's toxic. So this is why I'm asking you to tap back in. In the beginning of your reading and in my meditation, I could feel that you really weren't connected. And I actually, in my downloads, is the title of the video, How Connected Are You? And that's part of it. So some other things I was thinking about, you're afraid to get your hands dirty. You don't mind putting in the work so much as like footwork, but you don't. So, okay, pardon my hands, my paws, they might be a little rugged these days. I garden, and I like to get my hands in the earth and touch my plants and, just really get in there. And for some of you, Taurus, no shade, it's cool. But just understand the metaphor. So I don't feel like you guys are like, oh, I'm going to wear my gloves. Don't want to get my hands all messed up. And there's nothing, you've heard of a pretty mess. Well, you're a prissy mess. There's nothing wrong with it, but Spirit wants you to get your hands dirty a little bit. Like when you get your hands in soil, figuratively or literally, you are really connecting with the earth. You're getting grounded. You're getting, direct connection with the ions and the minerals that they're, the ions that the minerals are giving off, and so on and so forth. I just had a vision of like an animal that doesn't want to get its paws dirty. You ever see one of those, like a little fox? Just, and it's like, okay, well, you're an animal, dude, and this is Earth, which you are a direct descendant of. So perhaps just blending a little bit of Earth back and a little bit of realness and authenticity back into your life is really going to benefit you. But I feel for what? Son? Somebody's got a son? Your son needs more nurturing? I don't know. For some of you, you need to be more nurturing. But I did say son, so perhaps it was a Freudian slip. I don't know. But maybe your inner child needs to heal from some things. So traditionally in the Six of Swords, you see an image on a boat with another image kind of like overseeing the travel, and then there's like a little kid next to the image there, and that's like your inner child, okay? So that's why we talk about old baggage, things that hurt you. That needs to be healed. That part of you has not been healed yet. There's some things that you are not looking at. You think you've integrated them, but you haven't. So take take a double glance at that, really. And it's really going to help you. Okay. And so flexible. Let's get flexible, flexible. All right, 1 and 9. There's your 10. You got 2 10s there. You got your world card there. Flexible. 19. That's so funny. I know you guys are like, dude, that's not 10. 10? Did I make you scratch your head and like, am I counting incorrectly? Okay, so flexibility. Okay, flexible. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the trees remain supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now. Be willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important. That's what that yang was telling me. Perhaps you're being a little too know-it-all. I know I got this. I know, I don't know if you can learn anything because you don't know everything, do you? Or do you? Perhaps you know everything. Please fill me in on everything. So you have to remain open in order to learn. There's so many things that you don't even know that there are to know. So common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you as well. So in relationship message, Taurus, in every relationship, it's important to know, to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what is required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in this reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas. Remember, we're talking about old ideas with the 8 of Swords, about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. In prosperity, even when you have a clear vision. The King of Wands is clear vision. Okay. Did we get the King? No, that was in your underlying messages. And your pre-shuffle. So have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you. You'll still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. Yeah, I think that directly ties into this listen card. Don't be overly attached to how it's supposed to look. It's not going to look exactly how you want it to look. It's not meant to. That's not the type of magician that you want to be. Because if you always got what you wish for, I don't know if you'd be that happy. I don't think you'd be that pleased with that. So, all right, let's get you an intuitive crystal. See what crystal can best help you along your journey here. Beautiful Taurus. All right, rose quartz. Yeah, need some self-love, baby. You got that star here. You got the star over here. Got 2 stars. Rose quartz is about love, it's about romance, and it's about friendship. Okay, attract your soulmate. Increase feelings of comfort and acceptance. It's going to help you amplify unconditional love, cultivate good friendships, family, and work relationships. Okay, the affirmation is, I allow love. Say it with me. I allow love to open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. That is beautiful. Oh, the King of Fire, yeah. I'm going to read that for you. The King of Fire, the entrepreneur, right? King of Fire, there is none higher. Sucker MCs can call me sire. So, it says, when you are aligned with spirit, you're powerful. And you are a powerful leader who inspires others. Your mastery benefits others as you teach them directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they aspire to. So ask yourself, how can I confidently in my own abilities and vision go forward without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? Yep. Also, take a look at this. Are you, yeah, that's for you too. Are you happy for other people's fortune, or do you like to one up people? Do you want to be the person with the most cake? So this card is about safety and protection, spiritual and physical safety and protection, okay? It's going to help you feel safe and protected. Perhaps you're not feeling so safe right now. And sometimes when we're emotionally out of whack and there's some spiritual imbalance, we do tend to feel safe, unsafe, and alone. So it's going to help you feel safe and protected. Tiger iron, okay? Improve self-esteem and confidence. Dissipate jealousy toward you or from you, quite frankly. Extend blessings and goodwill to others. Increase philanthropic actions. Yeah, be a little bit more philanthropic in your life. Give back. Taurus, when we're not happy in our life for one reason or another, we as humans have the ability to project that onto others. Did I just say project? Project that? Maybe somebody has that accent. Project it. Okay. So watch perhaps where you're doing that. Watch where you're doing that in life. If you can't figure out what exactly is wrong with you, look where you have dis-ease. Look where you don't feel good. You are not in a good mood. Perhaps you are when you're alone, but then when you get around other people, you're just irritable. Somebody's irritating you. You want me to find out who that is? Who's irritating Taurus? Why is Taurus irritated? What's up with this star card? The Tower, man. There's a star card for a third time, Taurus, okay? You have this Tower here for a second time, and the Seven of Cups. So you're irritable because you're not changing something at home within yourself. You have options. Look at your options. There's danger, there's excitement, there's luxury, there's mystery, there's true love, a choice in who you want to be today, a choice in who you want to be, how you vibrate. What are you imagining? Temptation. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Temptation. Maybe that will resonate for someone. You want that on top? Okay. The Tower's happening because of temptation. What's that? What's that, Lassie? No. Hold on. I just heard something. Opulence. Like an abundance. Like there's an abundance of like jewels in this cup. So if you look at where the wreath is and the skull on the cup, look to your left and that cup with all of the jewels in it. So what was the word? I heard a word. What was it? I can't get it. I'm sorry. I can't get it. But it's just like, look for balance and where you can create balance in your life. I'm not telling you to give away your stuff to balance what, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't be who you are, be less of who you are. No, be who you are, fully who you are, but your highest self, your highest vibrating self. Use your breath work. Breathe. Breathe. Reconnect with spirit. You have this high priestess here. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Listen, get in touch with yourself. If you can remember as far back as you can before you became jaded, before, life became really real. Go to that source of imagination. Go to that pure, unbothered beautifity. Before you made your hard adult, teenager, want to be adult, decisions about how you want to feel about things. When things were just open, like when you're still creating, how you wanted to feel about things. That's where you're urged to go. And then, of course, darling, you do have this, you have the, I'll do it again for you. You have this star. Where's the other star? For a third time. Look at that. Healing, healing, healing. Healing, healing. Go back to your positive self. And if it's a mask, well, figure it out. Heal it. And then fake it till you make it. But this needs to be healed, whatever this is. Bless you, Taurus. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So the affirmation for Tiger Iron is, I am grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness. All right. And this is for you, Turquoise. Okay, this is about spirit communication, intuition. It's going to help you improve your timing. Okay. Read the room. Increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities. Be inspired with creative ideas. Develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. Because you have some outdated thinking. And I think some of that has to do with your spiritual practice or beliefs. And it could use some zhuzhing, okay? The affirmation, Taurus, is I am always at the right place, at the right time, with the right people. Beautiful. Taurus, thank you so much for being with me today. I hope something in this message is helpful for you. Thank you for your views, your likes, your comments, shares, and your beautiful energy and your generous support of my channel. If you are interested in winning an absolutely 100% free personal reading from me, leave it down in the comments, and in a separate video I'll announce the lucky subscriber. But if you're not subscribed, make sure to get subscribed today. I appreciate you, and this is my way of giving back. Taurus, for further connection, follow on Instagram at intuitive_tarot_therapy. Always sending you love and praying for blessings of health, wealth, high vibes for you. Until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We'll see you soon. Happy birthday. Happy Taurus season. Peace and love, baby.